Oh man. Welcome to another episode of The Right Mike. I am your host, Dr. Wright, aka That Guy. Today we're gonna be talking about something smooth, something that a lot of people some of my coworkers been asking me about, meaning do you on a first date, where do you go? Do you get the person to cook for you, or do you how can I put it, or do y'all go out on a date? So my thing was, I asked them, do they um how long they was talking. So let's talk about it. Welcome back. So this is your boy Dr. Wright, aka That Guy. Whatever. So the topic of the day is, where do you go on a first date? So my coworkers said, Dr. Wright, what goes through a man's mind when talking about going on a date? I said, ooh, let me get a drink. And I said, ooh, let's talk about it. I said, now you want the I said, now my question is to you is, I said, you already know how I'm gonna do this, so it's gonna be a long, drawn out one. I said, do you want the the professional answer, or do you want the hood answer? One said professional, other one said hood. So I was like, all right, let's dive into it. I said, we're gonna flip a coin, and tails will be the hood, heads will be professional. So it land on tails. So here we go. I said it all depends on how long we've been talking. I said, so if we've been talking for like for some months, and then we just like, hey, let's meet up, whatever. Then I was like, yeah, you gonna cook for me. If I buy the food, you should cook for me. That's just that. So they said, hell no. What about the woman's safety? I said, damn that. What about my safety? So in the way you want to look at it, everybody's safety is at stake, or 50-50. So they hollering about, oh, dudes out here crazy, and I said, oh, women out here crazy too. I said, you forgot, Jasmine Sullivan made a song, "I'll Bust the Windows Out Your Car." I said, so yeah, stuff like that do happen. I said, so it ain't all men. I said, but let's take that part out of it. I said, we just talking about two people wanting to get to know each other. So uh, a guest, because I was at work, a guest said, well, why both of you? He said, well, why you can't go out? I said, well, the hood side of me saying, I got to spend all my money on this chick. Like, so she wants to go to a high end restaurant. I ain't got time for all that. I'm not trying to get to know the restaurant. I'm trying to get to know you. So I look at it things totally different. I look at it as, I'm trying to get to know you. I don't care about Ruth Chris or Cheesecake Factory, or whatever them high end restaurants. I really don't care about that. We are talking about you and I getting to know each other. So if we talking about, I met you at Walmart, and I got your number, whatever. Boom. A week later, we talking about going on a date. I said, well, hell, we can go to Chili's, Applebee's, or IHOP. They said, that's cheap. I cocked my head to the side just like this and said, oh, so y'all paying for the date? They said, no, the man is supposed to. So don't tell me what my pockets can afford. Then one of them said, well, you shouldn't be trying to date. I said, well, that's stupid to say though. I want y'all women to understand this. Y'all not paying for nothing. That's the only thing you doing is jumping in your car, your tail in your car, driving to the spot. You ain't paying for not one drink, not one piece of the meal at all. I said, then on top of that, you ain't even got the common courtesy to give a tip. I said, so therefore, you ain't got to worry about that. So that's why y'all sitting there like, oh, well, that's cheap. I said, so I tell you what, let's reverse it. If you're paying for the date, is it okay if we go to Ruth Chris or one of these high ass end restaurants? They looked at me and said, hell no. She said, I'll cook first. Uh, oh, so when it comes to your pockets, you ain't willing to pay. But when it comes to a man pockets, y'all don't care. So I just broke it down even further for him. I said, I want y'all to think about this. I'm a man, y'all females. I said, so if we go on a date today and we just so say, I spent about $250 on this date. We went to a nice restaurant and we probably went bowling or something else, whatever the case may be. And you decide after the date, oh, this is not the guy for me. 2 days after that, you go on a date with another dude. Now you've been on 2 damn dates and got a free goddamn meal, free damn drinks, and extra damn fun, and you ain't had to spend not one damn dime. Now who that fair to? I know I got this serious look on my face, but on the inside I'm like dying laughing because women kill me with the first impression is everything. Not to no damn restaurant, I tell you that shit. Hell no. Men don't think like that. This is how we think. We trying to get to know you. We don't care about the restaurant. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care what side of town you stay on. I'm trying to get to know you. You could be the one that God sent for me. Vice versa. But at the end of the day, if you're so hung up on Ruth Chris and these high end restaurants on the first, second, or third date, or however you want to put it, how many dates you want to talk, then that's a problem. I'm 44 years old. So people who was in the 70s, oh, no, I take it back. People who was born in the 60s, 50s, you know what they did? They go on dates. If they didn't have a car, they rode the bus. Both parties. Nobody complained about that. They rode the bus. The man came to the woman. He got her from the crib. They rode the bus. Or they went on a double date. Somebody's friend had a car. And that's what they did. They went to a burger joint. They got a cheeseburger basket and a large ass milkshake or a root beer float, whatever you want to call it. They took 2 damn straws. You on your end, I'm on my end, and they drunk out the same damn cup. That's what they did back in the day. It's not a problem, but at the end of the day, guess what they did? They got to know each other. They didn't give a damn about no damn restaurant. They cared about each other. So with that being said, why it can't be like that today? Oh, then on top of that, they went to the skating ring. And I said that to my coworker. She said, "Oh, I think skate ring is cool." I don't even know if skating ring exists anymore. I couldn't even tell you. So if it do, for the fellas out here watching, do your thing. It's more to a date than eating, taking some chick to a fine ass restaurant. Like, I really don't give a shit about that. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all about you getting to know her and her getting to know you. That might be the one God sent for you. You may never know. But that's it for tonight. Well, for today. Sorry. Um, thank y'all for coming, listening to me. I'm still working on how to get people on my platform, so we could actually have a debate instead of me looking into this camera and talking. Cause it's kind of hard to go back and forth when you ain't got nobody to talk to. But nevertheless, y'all know what to do. Subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. Deuces.